Good morning and welcome to today's class. Today we are going to focus on yoga flow to build strength and personal power. So really focusing on strengthening the body from the inside out. As we know, everything that we do on our mats, this is a practice for what we encounter and experience out in life. So today on our mats, building that strength, that courage, that personal power so that we can approach challenges and things that we experience in life from that place of personal power, using our voice, feeling the strength and feeling courage. So we'll begin as always in a comfortable seat for a brief meditation. We'll take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale with a sigh. And just taking a moment to arrive, gently scanning the physical body, releasing any contracted muscles, allowing the shoulders to drop from the ears, the tongue from the roof of the mouth. And for a moment, releasing the muscles of the abdomen. And just allowing yourself to be fully supported by the earth beneath you. So a part of courage, a part of strength and power is knowing that we are fully supported on our journey. And to know that is to practice surrender, surrendering to the path as it unfolds, surrendering to the power of the universe, knowing that we are supported. And then from there, we can build and cultivate the internal strength, which is what we will do today on our mats. So just scanning the body from head to toe and finding gratitude for the physical body, for its strength, and thanking it for all that it has done for you in your life, the places it has taken you, and the things that it does for you every single day to ensure that you are alive and healthy and vibrant with energy so that you can experience the fullness of life. So connecting to that powerful energy and strength, we'll gently open the eyes and we'll begin in a child's pose today. So just getting a stretch to the hips, knees come apart, heels come together. We'll shift the weight back, arms reach, forehead comes down to the mat. We'll take a deep inhale through the nose and release with an audible sigh. One more deep breath in through the nose. Releasing with a sigh. On the inhale, hands come all the way to the right-hand side. Exhaling when you get there. On the next inhale, lifting the right hand up, bringing it across the body and opening up through the shoulder, looking up slightly toward the sky as we get a gentle twist through the spine. Taking a deep inhale here. On the exhale, releasing the arm, breathing into the side body, stretching through the side. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, walking hands through center all the way to the left-hand side, pausing here. On the next inhale, left arm lifts, wraps around the body to opposite hip. We open up the shoulder, looking up toward the sky. Taking a breath here as we gently twist through the spine. On the exhale, hands release, pausing here, sending breath to the side body. On the next inhale, walking back through center, child's pose. From here, flipping the palms up toward the ceiling. We'll exhale, bringing the fingertips to the top of the shoulders, continuing to shift the weight back, getting a stretch through the arms. And take a deep breath in here. On the exhale, coming on to all fours. From here, gently walking the hands forward, bringing forehead down to the mat, hips stay lifted above the knees, puppy dog pose. Getting a deep stretch through the spine, through the shoulders, and opening through the chest. One more deep breath in here. On the exhale, pressing back up into all fours. And we'll begin by activating the entire chakra system with Chakravakasana flow, activating the energy within. On the inhale, dropping shoulders from the ears, looking slightly up for cow pose. On the exhale, gently rounding through the spine, tucking chin into chest, shifting weight back, forearms drop to the ground. We inhale, coming forward, cow pose. On the exhale, rounding cat, shifting weight back, dropping forearms. We inhale, coming through center. So taking a few rounds of Chakravakasana flow at the pace of your own breath. Option to close the eyes, making it a moving meditation, and just focusing on activating all of the energy channels within. To stand in our power, to courageously go through life, we want to be aligned and we want to be open. So through this Chakravakasana flow, we are opening and activating all those energy channels so that we can approach life as our highest selves. 2 more rounds at the pace of your own breath. Pausing on all fours, we'll gently walk the fingertips forward a few inches, tuck the back toes, and press up into a downward facing dog. So hands are about shoulder width apart, feet are hip width distance apart, really pressing the chest through the shoulders. We'll release the neck by gently tucking the chin in toward the chest. Pausing here for a moment in stillness in the pose. Just feeling the power and strength and of the foundation of downward dog as we root into the earth and pull her strength up through our core and through our body. We'll gently pedal out through the back of the legs, coming onto the toes and then shifting, just warming up through the back of the legs. And slowly finding stillness on the inhale, lifting the right leg high. We'll bend the knee and open up, stack the hips, and take a few circles with the hip, just loosening up through the hips, going in the other direction. And slowly lowering. Inhale, other side, left leg lifts, bending at the knee, opening up through the hip and taking some large circles. Going in the other direction. Gently releasing and lowering. From here, we're going to inhale forward, coming into plank pose, pausing here for a few rounds of breath, really pressing through the wrists, activating the core, the glutes, all of the muscles, feeling the strength and power. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, shifting back, downward facing dog. Pausing here for a round of breath. Then again, on the inhale, coming forward, pausing here, plank pose. And holding here, continuing to breathe, activating the muscles of the core, feeling the strength and power and foundation. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, shifting weight back, downward facing dog. Pausing here for a breath. Then again, on the inhale, coming forward, pausing in plank pose. Holding here for a round of breath. On the exhale, shifting back, downward facing dog. From here, we'll lower the knees and we'll bring the forearms down to the mat. So knees are on the ground, forearms are planted. We'll spread wide through the fingers, planting the hands into the mat. From here, we'll tuck the back toes, straighten through the leg, finding dolphin pose. Gently releasing the neck by tucking the chin toward the chest. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, we'll deeply bend the knees, bringing them down toward the mat. Inhale to straighten the legs, heels come down. Exhale, coming onto the toes, bending the knees. Inhale to straighten. 2 more times. coming forward on the exhale. Inhale to straighten. Last one here, coming forward, dropping knees toward the mat, pausing here for an extra round of breath. Again, feeling the activation of the muscles of the core of strength. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, dropping knees, releasing the toes and walking hands forward. Forehead comes down to mat, puppy dog pose. So getting a stretch through the shoulders and the spine. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, walking hands back, finding downward facing dog. From here, we'll inhale, stepping to the top of the mat, finding a forward fold. So just allowing the body to drape over itself, allowing gravity to pull you down. From here, we're going to shift the hands underneath the feet. So fingers point toward the body. We're going to slide the hands underneath the feet. The feet step on the hands, toes coming to the wrists. From here, gently straightening out through the legs as much as you can. Legs do not need to be fully straight. And releasing the neck by gently nodding the head yes, nodding the head no, and then just allowing the head to hang. So deepening the stretch through the back of the legs and deepening the opening and stretch through the upper back, shoulders. Taking a deep breath in here. On the exhale, slowly releasing the hands. We'll gently come up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, hands meet at the center at top. Exhale, hands come down to the heart. On the inhale, reaching up. Exhale, we dive forward. Inhale, halfway, flat back. On the exhale, taking a seat, chair pose. So feet are about hip width distance apart. We take a seat, hips come down. We inhale, arms come up by the ears. So finding that foundation, again, feeling the fire burning, fire creating strength and courage. Feeling your own personal power. From here, we're going to release the arms behind, beginning in flow. We'll inhale, straightening, standing up, reaching for the sky. On the exhale, sitting down, arms float back. Inhale, we lift, reaching. Exhale, taking a seat, arms float back. 2 more times. On this last one, taking a seat. From here, pausing with the arms straight, really reaching through the fingertips. Releasing the spine. Spine is in neutral and just feeling the fire building from the ground up. Taking a deep inhale here. On the exhale, straightening legs, we dive forward. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. On the inhale, we rise. Exhale, hands come to the heart, pausing here for a moment. We're going to go into 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara A with the option for full chaturanga modified, or you can always pause in downward facing dog. On the inhale, we rise, reaching up. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, hands plant, legs step back. Flow, pause, or rest. So we'll inhale forward, exhale to lower chest. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, inhale, stepping to the top of the mat, halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, hands come to the heart. 2 more times together. Inhale to rise. Exhale, we dive forward. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, planting hands, stepping back. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, stepping to the top of the mat, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, hands come to the heart. 1 more time at the pace of your own breath. When you complete this round, meeting upright into Dasana pose. So feet hip-width distance apart, arms come by the sides, palms facing out, gently closing the eyes. And just tapping into the energy that has been cultivated by combining breath and movement as we strengthen our bodies, minds, and hearts on our mats. On the inhale, reaching up. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold, stepping back. Again, flow, pause, or rest, meeting in downward facing dog. From here, we'll inhale the right leg high. On the exhale, bringing the knee to the nose. Inhale, sending leg back. Exhale, bringing it forward, crescent lunge. First, the hands plant, framing the foot, making sure weight is balanced between both sides. And then on the inhale, coming up into crescent lunge. Hips are squared forward, arms reach up toward the sky. Pausing here for a moment, allowing the fire to build, feeling the power and strength in the pose. This power and strength already exists within you. On the inhale, hands come to the heart. We'll exhale here. We'll take another inhale. On the exhale, twisting, elbow comes to knee, looking over the shoulder toward the sky. Pausing here for 2 rounds of breath. From here, pressing off the back toes, the left leg is going to come forward, meeting the right leg, finding yourself in a chair twist. Another round of breath here. From here, we'll exhale, twisting back to center, finding chair pose. On the inhale, standing up, reaching up, right knee comes to the chest, marching pose. Pausing here for a round of breath. On the next inhale, sending the leg back, finding warrior 3. So arms can float above the head or float back. Hips are squared toward the ground. Back foot is flexed as if you're pressing up against a wall. So feeling the power and the strength as you stand on one leg. Not worrying about what you look like, not worrying if you tumble. Taking a deep breath in here. On the exhale, finding marching pose. Pausing here for a round of breath. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, taking a seat, chair pose, hands come to the heart. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, twist to the right, finding chair twist, looking up toward the sky. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, sending the leg back, finding crescent lunge twist. So getting your footing down, we'll inhale here. On the exhale, reaching back up, crescent lunge. Taking a round of breath here. On the exhale, hands come down to frame the foot, sending leg back, flow, pause, or rest between the sides. Meeting in downward facing dog. Pausing here for a moment, again, connecting to that foundation and grounding into the earth. Pulling up the energy and power, knowing that we're supported and surrender to that support on our journey. On the inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, bringing knee to the nose. Inhale, sending leg back. Exhale, leg comes forward, crescent lunge on the other side. First, planting the hands, making sure weight is balanced, hips are squared forward. And then on the inhale, slowly coming through center. And then arms reach up, shoulders drop from the ears as we look up toward the sky, connecting to our strength, our courage, our bravery, and our personal power in this pose as we vulnerably open our hearts and look to the sky, pulling the power and support from the earth beneath us. Taking a deep inhale here. Again, feeling the power of the pose. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, hands come to the heart. We'll inhale again at center. On the exhale, we twist. Elbow comes to knee, looking up toward the sky, looking over the shoulder. So feeling the strength here. On the inhale, we'll press off the back toes, and the right foot will meet the left, finding a chair twist. Pausing here for a round of breath. Then on the next inhale, we twist to center. From here, we stand up, reaching up toward the sky. Left leg lifts. Knee is bent, foot is flexed, marching pose. Pausing here for a round of breath. Feeling the strength that comes with balancing on one leg. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, shift, finding warrior 3. So again, foot is flexed, core activated, hips squared down toward the ground. And just focusing on your strength and your power in this moment. And being graceful with yourself through the experience. Whether you stumble, whether you fall, whether you come off balance, just being with where you're at today. Another round of breath here. And we'll inhale, coming back into marching pose, knee lifts toward the sky. Another round of breath here. On the exhale, taking a seat, chair pose. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, we twist, elbow meets knee, looking up toward the sky. On the next inhale, we'll shoot the right leg back, finding crescent lunge twist. Pause here for a round of breath. On the in, crescent lunge. And take a deep breath in here. On the exhale, hands frame the foot. We send the leg back. Flow, pause, or rest. Meeting in a brief child's pose, knees separate, heels come together, and forehead comes down to the mat. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose and release with a sigh. On the inhale, coming back into downward dog. And taking a breath here in downward dog. On the inhale, we'll lift the right leg high. Exhale, bringing the knee to the nose. Inhale, sending leg back. Exhale, leg comes forward, warrior 1. So coming through the center, we'll reach forward with the right arm and the left arm. Inhale through center, dropping the shoulders from the ears, finding proper alignment. We'll press to the outside edge of the back foot to ensure that our weight is balanced. From here, inhale, hands come behind, opening up the chest. Exhale, diving forward, humble warrior. Pausing here for a round of breath, gently tucking the chin in toward the chest to release the back of the neck. On the inhale, slowly releasing the arms, coming up through center. On the exhale, pausing, warrior 1. From here, we'll pivot the back toes so that they're facing forward. Everything is squared forward. We'll press off the back leg, coming into a standing split. Hands come down to the ground. Really pressing through the back leg. Foot is flexed, hips squared down toward the mat. Walking the fingertips toward the foot. Maybe grabbing onto the ankle. And pausing here for a round of breath. One more deep inhale here. On the exhale, shifting leg back, warrior 1, arms lift. Inhaling here at center. On the exhale, hands frame the foot. We send the leg back. Flow, pause, or rest. Meeting in downward dog. On the inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, we bring the knee to the nose. Inhale, sending leg back. Exhale, foot lands. Warrior 1 on the other side. We'll reach forward with both arms. Inhale to come through center. Exhale, dropping the shoulders from the ears. Pausing here, pressing to the outside edge of the back foot to balance the weight. On the inhale, hands come behind. We open up through the chest. Exhale, diving forward, humble warrior. Hands come above the head. Taking 2 rounds of breath here. On the next inhale, floating back through center, warrior 1. From here, pivoting the back toes forward, we're going to press off the back foot, hands plant in front of the front foot, standing split. Again, hips squared toward the ground, really pressing through the back leg, flexing the foot. Just feeling the core strength and activation and fire building in the body. Gently tucking chin in toward the chest to release the back of the neck. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, floating back, coming back up through center, warrior 1. Inhaling here at center. On the exhale, hands frame the foot, sending leg back. Again, flow, pause, or rest. Meeting in downward dog. From here, we'll pause in downward dog, just feeling the foundation of the pose. So really spreading through the fingertips. And on the next inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, we bring knee into the nose. Inhale, sending the leg back. On the exhale, foot comes forward, warrior 2. So back foot pivots, it's parallel to the back edge of the mat. We'll take a deep bend in the front knee. We inhale, arms lift up. So pausing here in the pose, again, feeling the strength, the courage that comes with our warrior sequence. From here, we'll bring the back hand to our hips. We're going to press off the back foot going into half moon pose. So pressing off the back foot, fingertips land either on a prop or onto the floor. And we open up through the hips, back foot is flexed. You can pause here or reach the arm up toward the sky, opening up through the chest, half moon pose. Feeling the opening and feeling the strength building. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we float back, finding warrior 2. From here, pivoting the toes so that we're in a wide-legged stance. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, slowly dive forward. Hands come down to the floor. From here, walking hands all the way to the right-hand side. When you get there, option to bend, deeply bend the knee, taking a half squat. Opposite toes lift up toward the sky. So hands can stay down to frame the foot. Otherwise, to deeper challenge yourself, we're going to inhale, hands to the heart. So pausing here, taking a deep inhale here. On the exhale, option to release arms, just further challenging your balance, challenging your pose today. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, hands frame the foot. We'll straighten through the leg, walk hands through center, going directly to the other side. So again, if it's within your practice, we'll deeply bend that left knee. Right toes will point up toward the sky, pausing here. On the inhale, option to bring the hands to the heart, further challenging your balance. We'll inhale here at center. Exhale, option to release the arms. Continuing to breathe, building strength, feeling the courage. Deep inhale here. Exhale, hands frame the knee. We'll shift the weight back, pausing at center, forward fold. Gently releasing the neck by nodding your head yes, nodding no, and then slightly bending the knees. We'll slowly come up one vertebrae at a time, finding warrior 2 to the front of our mat. Inhaling here at center. On the exhale, hands frame the foot. We send the leg back, chaturanga, flow, pause, or rest, meeting in downward dog. From here, we'll inhale the left leg high. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, sending leg back. On the exhale, bringing foot forward, warrior 2 on the other side. So rounding through center, deep bend in that front knee, finding your foundation first. We'll take a deep inhale here and release. And then take the back hand to the hip going into half moon pose. So from here, we'll press off the back foot. Hands, fingertips meet the ground or your block. Hips are open, foot is flexed. So hips are open to the side, then option to release the arm toward the sky. So really pressing through that back leg, activating through the core, through the glutes. Continuing to breathe, building strength and power. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we float back, warrior two. From here, again, we'll flip the toes. This time, toes will point out, and we're going to deeply bend through the knees, finding goddess pose. Pausing here for a moment, then option to lift through the heels to, again, further challenge the pose, building that strength. Taking a deep inhale here. On the exhale, shifting back, warrior two. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, hands frame the foot, sending leg back. Last opportunity for a flow. From here, coming onto the knees, and we'll roll around, coming onto our seats. From here, soles of the feet come together. We'll tuck the knees in, or the feet in toward the body. Inhaling here at center. On the exhale, rounding forward, tucking chin into the chest, butterfly pose. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh. And just connecting to your breath in this moment. Just observing the breath, noticing if it's more labored with movement. Maybe it's stronger and more powerful. And just allowing the breath to slow down. On the inhale, coming through center, we'll release the right leg out. Left leg will come up and over. Left hands will come behind. We'll inhale, reaching up. On the exhale, we twist. So looking over the shoulder. Again, allowing the breath to slow down. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we twist back to center, switching sides. This time, right leg comes up and over. Right hand comes behind. We inhale, left arm up. On the exhale, we twist, looking over the shoulder. One more round of breath here. On the exhale, coming through center, we find ourselves in a comfortable seated position, ending where we began. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose, lifting shoulders to the ears. Exhale, allowing them to fall into their sockets. Palms on the lap, facing down in a gesture of grounding. We'll gently close the eyes, bringing the awareness within. We'll inhale the left hand to the heart and the right hand to the solar plexus or abdominal area. Connecting to our intuition, our personal power, and connecting to our heart, and connecting to the energy of compassion. And just feeling our personal power, our strength, and our courage in this moment. Today we worked on our physical strength, which then translates and infuses into our mental strength, our emotional strength, and our spiritual strength. So just taking these final cycles of breath to tap into that strength and that personal power that already exists within you. Knowing that when you come to this aligned and grounded place, you can lead with love and lead with truth. And in doing so, you can cultivate and create a life that you dream. Dreams become reality. Knowing that this power and this strength and courage already exists within you and is available at any time. By bringing your awareness within, tapping into the wisdom and power of the breath, and by strengthening body, mind, and spirit on your mats. Namaste. Thank you all so much. Hope you're feeling strong today. Sending you all lots of love. I'll see you tomorrow.